My name is Sheba Watsukwe. I'm the writer-director of Lunchtime Heroes.
My name is Paul Wallman. I'm the director of photography for the movie.
My name is Diana Yakini. I'm playing Banker, and the movie is called Lunchtime Heroes.
I have a dream that someday I'll be the super sun, will be the super sun. I have a dream that someday I'll be the super sun, will be the super sun. Close your eyes and think about your very own world, created in a minute or more. You can be whatever you want there, and your mind creates a mystery for you to understand.
I was driving to Festag sometime last year, and I saw a billboard that reminded me of my nephew. And the thing was just really funny, and it just came. I was like, okay, this looks like my nephew, and this is him when he's eating. I thought my nephew in the movie would be funny to me. Maybe nobody else would care about it, but it just felt like, it was like something that I felt was kind of cute.
Now, the whole visual vision that we had for the film when we talked with Shay was we wanted to create something that it's not normally done. So when you look at the film, you will understand that we are mostly taking you to what we want you to see at all time, like the whole drama and how everything has been made.
There's fire on the mountain, Ma. The worst has happened. In fact, we have met our Waterloo.
Remember, I'm resuming at Excelsior Academy today. Sorry I'm late, ma.
You are?
My name is Banky Adewumi. I'm the new copper deployed here.
Will you get out of my office?
It's too early for this drama.
My name is Uzo Arape. I played the character Chris.
My name is Buchi Franklin, and I played the character Andrew.
My friend brought the project to me. I don't recall her name, Joy. And when I got the script, I had to go through it, thoroughly to be able to try to understand the character I'm playing. And it was a very sober period for me because I had to really try to imbibe and try to get my characterization right.
We wrote the screenplay while we were shooting When Love Happens. So it was kind of like one of those things where you get a brainwave when you shouldn't have a brainwave, and I thought I'll just follow the idea somewhere, and that's kind of when it came. So right after we wrapped When Love Happens is when I started writing Lunchtime Heroes.
I heard about the audition from someone in church.
Well, I heard about the project from my mom.
I heard about it through my uncle.
I heard about the project from the owner of my school son, the school I attend.
Casting the kids in the movie, now that was really serendipity, I think. When I wrote the treatment and the story arc for the film, and I told myself, like, man, you're never gonna find kids to play this thing. Like, where are you gonna find them from? It's not like there's an agency I can go to and be like, oh, I need some kid actors, and they're gonna throw out to me and audition a bunch of kids, and there you go. So I was very, very trepidatious about that. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, I'll try. If I find some kids, maybe then I can move on to believing I can make this film. And the process of finding the kids was really, really interesting.
Are you trying to tell us that you can make a cake like this?
Yes, I can.
Then prove it.
This is heaven.
I was thinking maybe they can prepare a 3-course meal for the skills challenge.
Children, this is Mr. Doom. Should be taking care of you while the other students are preparing for the competition.
Good afternoon, students.
The audition process was interesting. I got to learn my scripts through then and got to know what my character was about.
I was just like acting because I wanted to act. I wasn't expecting them to pick me because it was just like a school drama stuff. And he picked me.
Hello, camera. My name is Debbie. Full form of my name is Deborah Abo, but you can also call me Vera. For the behind the scene, I'm acting for this production. Fabian Films have been great, as in wonderful. Can't you see I'm so happy here today?
Actually, they didn't really tell me that I was picked. Just called and said, please, could you send your measurement? I was like, my measurement for what? Then they now said, you've been picked. I was like so happy.
I saw Shay, and then he was like, hey, come for a read. I was like, sure. I came to his house where they were having a read. There was a few other people reading for Banker also. We read that day, and they cast me.
The character Bankhead, that was hard to cast. I had an idea what I thought Bankhead should look like, what I felt she should look like aesthetically. And then, you know, producers and that talking to you, well, you had a big name, you need to find a name, you have to sell the film. And I kept feeling like, I don't know if that person exists. So maybe kind of like, a little caution to everybody out there is like, look, sometimes your instincts, your first one is usually the right one. And I kept saying to myself, I'm not sure like there's somebody out here who's a big name that fits this character. So meeting Diana kind of felt like we were meant to make this film together. It felt so organic. I was like, this is who needs to be in this movie.
When I asked you to add food for me this morning, you refused. Now, ground up, eat it. Ground don't chop up. So wait, you didn't get to taste that food. Oh, I feel so heartbroken. And that food was too sweet. Yeah.
Working with prolific acts like Topete Dela, Muzo Arukwe, of course, the lady that plays lead, Diana Ekini, Ijoma, Odenike, you know, having to be opportune to connect with these actors, to me, was a bit difficult, you know, but in time, we connected as friends, and it was possible for me to feed off them, you know, vice versa. So I would say that was, you know, that's the only thing that was a bit difficult for me. And I thank God for that, you know, we're not just colleagues, we're friends, and we hope to work together after this project.
I know I'm more than just a pretty face.
Me too. I told you to teach those kids. 2 weeks of the competition, our skills challenge has basically just flown out the window.
I say you should remove this thing. These kids are sacred cows. I can't touch them. I dare not.
Auditioning somewhere in Nikoi, and this sisters walked in, Cassandra and Sunshine. I was expecting nothing. I was like, okay, what you got? And they nailed it. I mean, they nailed it to the point that we were kind of kicking ourselves on the table, like, oh God, we finally found him. You know, it was that kind of moment, you know, sincerely, and it's like, because for me, I felt like for this kind of chemistry to work in the film, if we didn't have a Keisha and Amara that had any kind of simpatico, that there really was no film. And luckily for us, these are sisters, they kind of come with inbuilt chemistry. You know, I'm like, okay, then I told one of my coordinators, I'm like, okay, I think we finally have a movie.
Shake it up, shake it up, oh, oh, shake it up, shake it up.
Can you say that?
I didn't hear what you said.
Symbols for that, right?
Cinema what?
Yeah.
Cinema what?
Come to a cinema near you.
Cinema and you.
Near you.
If you don't mind, I have a suggestion.
I'm listening.
The students in the class that I teach, they have shown tremendous potential with baking and cooking. I was thinking maybe they can prepare a 3-course meal for the skills challenge.
Guys, we can't do this.
You've already done it before. And if you believe what they are saying is true, then I guess it is. But if you think differently, then let's show them.
I know I'm more than just a pretty face.
Me too. And I'm smart.
So am I.
Me too.
So, are we going to do this? Yes?
Yes!
And you, Banke, you are a good teacher.
If you believe
My name is Enojeri. I'm the costume designer for the movie Lunchtime Heroes.
My name is Benny Nton, and I am the makeup artist for the movie.
Okay, after reading the screenplay, my first choice was to make Banker, which is a copper, believable. So my choice for wardrobe for her was to pick casual clothing that would make us believe that she's a copper, she's not expensive. She doesn't have to be fashionable or over the top.
We had to make her look like a copper, give her the looks of a copper, turn down her makeup. And for the principal, Mrs. Williams, we had to really step up her makeup because she is the principal, and then as an already established woman, she has to look classy and beautiful.
Are you serious?
How do you mean, Ma?
This is way too much.
Ma, this includes the utensils for both the practice day and the
Just save your breath, because there's no way on planet Earth I'm going to do this kind of work.
Vice principal, now that was an interesting choice of wardrobe. The vice principal, the idea I had for him was, he's this man that is stuck in his style of the 80s and 90s. He hasn't evolved with everyone else. And probably that's the reason why he was passed on the job as a principal. So we had to choose a wardrobe for him that was not fashionable, more like someone you can easily make fun of. So which came up with the big tie, short sleeve shirts, and so on. And the kids, obviously, school. So we had to create a whole new wardrobe, come up with a school uniform for them. So that was fun.
My name is Tokwe Tedila. I play Deji.
My name is Tina Mba. My character is Mrs. Adewumi.
The experience of making Lunchtime Heroes, manic. It's been a manic experience. It's been extremely arduous. I don't think I've worked this hard on anything. I mean, sleepwalking, I don't know, man. Sunshine made a comment while we're shooting, and she was like, oh, like, look at Auntie Ayo, the camera assistant. I mean, she's a woman, a camera assistant. Like, I want to be like her when I grow up. And that kind of really touched me, I'm like, that's a good thing. You see a woman as a cameraman, and a kid who's saying like, just that visual optic of like, I want to be like this person. It's like you're planting the right seeds, and that kind of feels good that at a young age they're seeing things and they're demystifying a whole lot of different things. I mean, a woman cameraman, a woman cinematographer, a woman director and stuff like that, and people who are doing good, confident work. And if these kids see this as a normal, when they get older, it's only going to be a better industry for everyone participating in it.
I wish we had 10 of this director in, Nigeria. I don't want to say Nollywood, in Nigeria. I'm sure we would be not just where we want to, in terms of reaching our goals and reaching the height that we want to be as actors, as filmmakers. It'll be a dream come true. I'm not trying to blow trumpets or nah. I'm being real. Like, it's been a blessing working with him.
He's a nice person. He's funny. He makes me laugh at times, even though I don't laugh out.
And there hasn't been a lot of screaming over the actors, over the, it's just been about trying to get the best, trying to make everyone as comfortable as necessarily possible, so that they get to the point where the director and them, as creative minds, we want to get to.
And yeah, he can be so frightening sometimes. We get scared.
This minute he'll laugh, smile, be like, what are you here for? And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know what to say. Then people were like, I'm here to act because I'm an actor. And I was like, oh my God, okay. And I said, what are you here for? I was like, And I was like, you don't even know. And I was like, I know. In my mind, I'm like, oh my God, please don't hear it again. I'm like, God, come and rescue me. So I was just using my smile to cover up the pains in my heart. But it's been good.
At some point, I won't say I got bashed by the director, but I got a lot of notes from the director, and in some corner of my mind, I just felt I had to go to some fiery land to go and think about my life all over again as a performer. So yeah, that would be my most challenging moment.
We rehearsed with him twice, and the twice we rehearsed with him, I've never had problems with any of those scenes we rehearsed. The funniest part is the part where he was yelling at her. Like, feel it from your stomach. Something like that.
Downtimes for me would be, you know, the amount of work that, how would I put it? We had sleepless nights. I mean, literally sleepless nights, you know, and it was in the bid, you know, they say the price for greatness, you know, it wasn't easy, but it was worth it.
I haven't worked with him before, to be honest, but I've seen him before. I like when people don't make the job tedious, you know, unnecessarily so. Like I said earlier, I do not believe any director is harsh. I do not think any director is crazy. I think it's, I know it is a creative process. We can all be, if you're not crazy or eccentric, or it's creativity. So for me, the set has been very calm. I like to be honest. It's cool, pretty cool.
The experience so far has been wonderful. It's been like we've been at the hotel, we moved from one room to another until we finally moved into an apartment. It's been really easy for us. It's been shocking, as in I felt really embarrassed when I was wearing pajamas and the camera came in to video us. I didn't like my pajamas. And when we went shopping, they were like, don't take the camera inside. Then the guy had to use his phone. It's been really fun.
Interesting moments in the movie. I think to me, it's the kids. Those guys rock. These guys are little rock stars. Like, those guys are superstars in the making. They make the job easy, not just for me, but I think for everyone else. The makeup, the director, everyone, and it was easy working with them. Then the cast. The easiest person to work with was obviously Banker. She rocked. She made my job so much easier.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, but I know that a place gonna be everywhere in the crowd. Yeah, people be with you now. Lunchtime heroes coming soon, but I know that we're there. So we start major 7 characters. Down Kizo, Daddy, Cassandra, Louis, Sunshine, Matthew and Christopher. But I know that we just don't be stars. Superstar, you're 7 major characters. I know that the cameraman gonna put it on the behind the scene. I'm a rapper, yeah. I'm the rapper queen of rap. Rap mother EP, I know in my heart. I show them what I do best. Castle the best singer in the world. I'm just teasing you.
Working with my fellow actors in this movie has been nice. They're kind of funny people. They can be annoying at times, but they're very good people.
Working with kid actors is special. They are forever doing something special. Now we're gonna use the word special, because we're gonna stick with that word. They're super sweet, but they're kids, and you have to remember that working with them. You're tired, but they still have ample amounts of energy. When you don't have any, you're like, can you just stop? But they're fabulous.
Okay, Miss Diakola, what's your name? My real name is Deborah Abo Farah, if you want to call me that. Okay. She's for me grandma for you. How old are you? I'm actually 14. Okay, what's your character name? My character name in the film Lunchtime Heroes is Dear Color.
What is your character name? Dear Color.
Leave me alone now.
And what's your character?
My character. Okay, wait. Hope you guys know they'll show you people like this.
There's fire on the mountain, Ma. The worst has happened. In fact, we have met our Waterloo.
Remember, I'm resuming at Excelsior Academy today. Sorry I'm late, ma.
You are?
My name is Banky Adewumi. I'm the new copper deployed here.
Will you get out of my office?
It's too early for this drama.
Yesterday, I received a letter from the Ministry of Education informing us that we have been chosen as one of the schools to participate in the Governor's Inter-School Academic Sports and Skills Challenge for junior secondary school students.
I want to know if there's anything I can do to help.
I finally have a class to teach.
Children, this is Mr. Doom. She'll be taking care of you while the other students are preparing for the competition.
Good afternoon, students. My name is Miss Adewumi, but you can call me Miss Banke. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. I say you should remove this thing.
These kids are sacred cows. I can't touch them. I dare not. I said I'm done. I beg, I don't try. You don't have to be a professional caterer to make a cake like this.
Are you trying to tell us that you can make a cake like this?
Yes, I can.
Then prove it.
This is heaven.
No, enough. Amara, we have a deal.
I told you to teach those kids. 2 weeks of the competition, our skills challenge has basically just flown out the window.
If you don't mind, I have a suggestion.
I'm listening.
The students in the class that I teach, they have shown tremendous potential with baking and cooking. I was thinking maybe they can prepare a 3-course meal for the skills challenge.
Guys, we can't do this.
You've already done it before. And if you believe what they are saying is true, then I guess it is. But if you think differently, then let's show them.
I know I'm more than just a pretty face.
Me too. And I'm smart. So am I. Me too.
So, are we going to do this? Yes?
Yes! Whatever I wanna be, oh yes, I know I am a champion. Nothing can stop us now. Tell it around the world. Nothing can stop us, no. If you believe it, nothing can stop us now. Tell it around.
And you, Banke, you are a good teacher.
If you believe.
I'm excited. My expectations of this film are high because we put a lot of work into it, and kids are gonna love it. This movie was made for them. They will enjoy it. They'll have something to watch and something to relate to finally, which has been a long time coming. I think the parents will love it as well. It's fun. It's feel good. You're entertained, and the story's told well.
I believe that it will not just only furnish the public with entertainment. It will also be very educational and informational. It will also provide information to them.
Nigerian kids or African kids don't really have that much to watch. I mean, like, I have young nephews around the same kind of age bracket as the kids in this film, and all they talk about is Nickelodeon all the time. You know, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and things of that nature. I was like, who are these kids' heroes? Like, they have, all they talk about is Hannah Montana and stuff like that. Like, it must be cool. I mean, wouldn't it be cool if they had somebody that had their own name, you know? It doesn't Ade or Femi or Banke or, you know, or Kishi or Namara or, you know, whatever. Just any regular name that they could easily identify with. I thought that would be cool, and I think kids don't go to movies by themselves. You know, they get to drag their parents, take them there. So to me, it was like 2 for the price of 1. So you get a kid who wants to see a film, and mom, you got to take me, your dad, you got to take me, uncle, you got to take me, auntie, you got to take me. So it's like you're not just selling one ticket. you sell in 2 or 3 or in multiples. So get them to the Metroplex and have them have a good time. And that's kind of the idea for that.
I have a dream that someday I'll be the super son, will be the super son.